stage Venerable Saccananda, who is the founder of Brahma Vihara Meditation Center in Queens, New York. He ordained in 2002 and practiced the meditation about 15 years under the different teachers around the world. He got BA Buddhist Studies from International Theravada Buddhist Monastery University, Yegon, Myanmar, and MA Buddhist Studies from Mahachu Buddhist University, Bangkok, Thailand. So I would like to have Bhante to come, Bhante Saccananda.
Venerable member of the Assembly, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. James, President of Buddhist Council of New York, and Vice President Venerable Dr. T. Nagakaki for organizing this wonderful event. It's a great honor for me to be able to stand here myself in order to speak to Buddhist Council of New York at Union Theological Seminary. Millions of Buddhists and non-Buddhists all over the world annually celebrate the Buddha's birth, enlightenment, and passing away. Most of the people have some vague ideas about the Buddha and what he has done during his 45 years selfless service to humanity. Often people talk about his broad and noble visions for our liberation from suffering by eliminating its cause through the systematic development of mind, known as serenity and insight meditation. As more and more people are getting involved in this unique Buddhist meditation practice, for one good reason or another, it is time for us to know more about this remarkable person who introduced so perfectly well for so many people. He has been admired, venerated, and respected by so many religious as well as non-religious people for more than 2,600 years. We don't know any single spiritual person who, not being a god or a messenger of God, has been venerated by so many people for so long in human history. Philosophers respect him as a philosopher. Psychologists consider him as a great psychologist. Sociologists respect him as a great sociologist. Some scientists may be respecting him for his scientific approach to teaching the truth. And most definitely religious people respect him as a great religious being. He was born under a tree on a full moon day in the month of May, attained enlightenment under a tree on a full moon day in the month May, and passed away under a tree on a full moon day in the month May. The Buddha spent most of his time traveling through forest, appreciating forest, and asking his disciple not to cut down trees, but to meditate at the feet of trees. In open spaces and empty hours, depending on food, robes, shelter, and medicine voluntarily given to them by devout people. He owned nothing material except his body, but he owned everything: spiritual purity, holiness, compassion, perfect peace, unshakable collectedness, wisdom, total liberation, and knowledge of liberation from all defilements. In order to see he who was, we must see what he has taught us. In one of his previous statements, he said, "He who sees Dhamma sees me. Conversely, he who sees the Buddha sees me." It is through this impersonal Dhamma that we can see this noble person. The Buddha has introduced us how to make a heaven of our life in this world. If we decide to make it into a hell, we can do that too. It all depends on what we do with our mind. If we cleanse our mind of hatred and learn in living loving kindness through our every thought, word, and deed, we find friends everywhere. With a friendly attitude, what we see, hear, smell, taste, touch, and think is pleasant. When we move about with loving kindness, whether standing, sitting, walking, or lying down, we find everyone around us is our friend. We are their friends. We feel that friends surround us. When we are among friends, we feel secure and protected. When we are friendly, we don't hurt anybody through thoughts, words, or deeds. Whenever we talk about people, we can talk as if we are talking about our very dear friends. Later, we don't regret saying good things about others. Our heart becomes soft and gentle. This improves our health. We sleep better, do not suffer from nightmares, and awake in a better frame of mind. We'll be pleasant to human beings. We'll be pleasant to non-human beings. We'll be protected by deities. Will not be affected by poison of greed, hatred, and delusion. Will not be burned by the fire of greed, hatred, and delusion. Will not be affected by the weapons of greed, hatred, and delusion. When we meditate, we gain collectedness faster. Our countenance will be pleasant. We'll die with a clear state of mind, and we do not attain a higher level of mundane attainment or supra-mundane attainment. Then we'll be reborn in the Brahma realm after that. If everybody were to practice thoughts of loving kindness, everybody would feel the same way. If everybody spoke with loving kindness, everybody could share peaceful thought. If everybody acted with loving kindness, there would be peace in the world. Dear brother and sister, we can abstain from all kinds of violence, starting with the violence of using abusive language. We abstain from swearing, cursing, and insulting others. In such a fashion, we will not be a threat to anybody on earth. As if others were to insult, assault, abuse us, we will not retaliate. We can protect the weak, innocent, and desolate. We are able to protect and respect just laws. We are able to maintain peace and harmony in our family, society, and country. May all living beings be happy and peaceful. May all human beings free from suffering and finally attain highest peace, Nibbana. Thank you for your attention, and may all the blessing of Vesak be with you.